if you're a new subscriber, my name is Ade. I film about faith, motherhood, and lifestyle. I'm based in England. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you ever so much for always coming back. I really do appreciate you taking your time to watch my content. Thank you very much. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a life of purpose, okay? And I did not plan to do this today. I plan to do something entirely different. And I don't know, this is kind of sad, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So sometimes last week I saw a picture. I'm sure everyone must have seen this picture by now. Everyone must have heard the story of this woman by now. Her name is Mrs. Ibidunni Ighodalo. She's the wife of the Trinity Church pastor in Lagos, Nigeria, I believe. And you know, when I saw the picture of her death, our obituary pictures, people said a lot of wonderful things about her, and I just thought to myself, how come I did not, you know, meet this person, see this person on social media all through her life? You know, I felt like, oh, where was I? You know, and I just went ahead to check her page, her Instagram page. I went through her profile, I read her story, I watched her interview on YouTube. If I can still find that interview, I'm going to link it in the description box. And you know, I just looked through this woman's journey, and I told myself, this woman lived a life of purpose. She really truly lived a life of purpose. Now I'm going to give you you know, just some background story. So she was a former beauty queen. She's married to this pastor, like I said. So she's got this foundation, Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation. When I watched the interview, she said in her own words that this her foundation was born out of pain because she battled infertility. She did the IVF treatment 11 times. 11 times. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine what this person has gone through. And she's just 39. She's going to be 40 in a few weeks or so. And I just recalled now that I'm not sure if you guys know T.Y. Bello. She's a gospel artist. So she said, so T.Y. Bello released a picture of the chat they both had while she was alive. So she told T.Y. Bello that she only for her 40th birthday she wants to make 40 families happy. She wants to sponsor their IVF treatment. So, and that is all what our foundation is all about. And guess what? This woman battled, like I said, she battled infertility, and you know, she had to go on to adopt children of her own when she couldn't, you know, she couldn't go on to, you know, continue doing the IVF treatment. And you know, she said God told her to just, why not help while you're waiting? Why not help people, you know, to have their own children? I just thought to myself that this woman must have had a strong relationship with God, you know, must have known the true meaning of love. You know, for you, is if you look at it critically, it takes the grace of God to be able to do things like that while you're waiting for your own. And I just thank God that, you know, she said in an interview that she's a mom, of which, yeah, of which is true. She's a mom. She's got 2 beautiful children. She sponsored other families to have their own children. And she said each time she held those children, they felt like her own. She felt the joy and the pain of what those mothers have gone through. And trust me, the reason why I'm even talking about this is because, firstly, if you know me quite well, like I said in the beginning, this is my channel. My niche is around faith, motherhood, and lifestyle. You know, a lifestyle exhibited a life of purpose. She helped people, you know, she sponsored people to understand and experience that joy of motherhood. You know, she had faith in God, she had trust in God while waiting. And do you know what it means to help people to achieve what you're trusting God for? It's hard, okay? It's hard. And I'm just here this afternoon to just encourage every one of you to live a life of purpose, live a meaningful life. When you leave this planet Earth, let people Google your name and say, oh, this is a legend. This person is, you know, this person was a brought about a positive change. This person was honestly, God knows best. He knows why, you know. I feel oh goodness, you know, looking at our videos, looking at our pictures, I just said to myself, like, this person is too good to be true. This person is an angel, which most people, if not all, have described her to be. Like, I also saw a video of her. She's also an event planner. I'm sorry if I did not mention that earlier. She's also an event planner, so I think from the news and everything going on, I think she was she was going to handle one of the COVID-19 projects, and of course she was leaving behind the family. So there was this video of her hugging her husband, and her husband, you know, praying for her, and they were all just doing mushy mushy, and she was saying goodbye. Only if he knew that was the final goodbye. Like, honestly, guys, we need to live a life of purpose. We need to live a meaningful life. We need to leave a legacy behind. We need to live a life that, yes, people will see and say, yes, honestly, this person is, you know, is see, one thing is, see, that's one thing is that when people see you, the people are no longer reading the word of, they are no longer reading the word of God. They are reading you. They are looking at you. They are doing what you're doing. And, you know, I remember again in an interview, she said something along the lines of while she was waiting, there were lots of societal pressures and all of those things. I would like to say, a lot of people are battling infertility every day. And I also remember that she said that someone called her, a man called her up, and he said he wanted to sponsor 20 women. He wanted to sponsor their IVF treatment, and she was just so speechless. And she got 2,000 plus application. You can imagine, from different women, 2,000 applications from different people, you know, that wanted to go through this treatment. You know, this society that we live in is the one such that when a woman is married and she's yet to have her own children, you know, there's a way people put pressures on people. There's a way people put pressures on women to have their children. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know what they are battling with. A lot of them are going through miscarriages. A lot of them are going through periods that, you know, they can't even talk to people about. But we, you know, we as a society, we come and then we remind them of their pain. We remind them of their struggles, forgetting that it is God that gives children, forgetting that nothing happens, you know, nothing happens without the knowledge of God, forgetting that what that person is going through. Honestly, we need to have a rethink of how we treat these people that are waiting, people that are trying to conceive, people that are waiting on God for the fruit of the womb. Honestly speaking, the society needs to do better. Even when these people, even when women that are waiting are trying, you know, to forget all of this pain and just live their life normally like every other person would, people they put salt on their wounds. Why do we put so much pressure on women trying to conceive? It is not their fault that they are waiting. It is not their fault that they are looking up to God for the fruit of the womb. And we forget that God will not give you anything that is too much for you to handle. Honestly, the society needs to do better. Again, I'm going to come back to saying that we need to live a life of purpose. I cannot say this enough. I cannot, you know, overemphasize this. We need to live a life of purpose. I remember again watching her interview. When she said when she started this foundation, she started the foundation with her own funds, with her own money, and she said she felt like this is what she's supposed to be living for. This is what she felt like, this is what she's supposed to be doing. Are you holding back on your purpose? Are you holding back on what God has truly called you to be doing? Please, you need to have a rethink. No, tomorrow is not guaranteed. No one knows tomorrow. She didn't know she was going to die at the age of 39. That woman is still so young, so full of life. She was not sick. She was, she didn't have any ailments or anything. If you know within yourself that God has placed something in your heart to do, please, I beg you in the name of God, begin to do it now. Do not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow might be too late. Like I said, tomorrow is not guaranteed. No one knows tomorrow. No one knows tomorrow. If you know that you are not walking in alignment of your purpose, you are not walking in your purpose, you need to take a step back. You need to have a rethink and understand truly what God wants you to do and what God wants you to accomplish, what He wants you to fulfill, the purpose He wants you to fulfill. I pray, honestly, my heart goes out to this, to the Ighodalo family. I pray that God comforts this man of God. Can you even believe that the night he got the news of the death of his wife, he still went out to officiate the burial of someone else that they've been praying for? So I think this person was sick, and he still went to the church to officiate this person's burial. What kind of love is that? What kind of heart is that? Honestly speaking, I just pray that God give this family, God gives a family, because I think she still has a mom. So you can imagine how hard it is even for a mom to lose a child of that age. I pray that the Lord forgives both families, the oil of gladness, give them the garment of praise. I pray that God gives them beautiful ashes. Honestly, it's so hard talking about this, but I just felt like it needed to be said. It is well. Honestly speaking, it is well. It is well. I just want to remind us, if you are not walking in your purpose, you need to sit back and have a rethink. You need to sit back and have a rethink. I'm going to end this video right now. Please give it a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share and comment. I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed, guys. Bye.